Everybody, rotate device. Oh, okay, they want me to do it vertical now. It's been a while since I've streamed from my phone. They've changed this. What? Oh, she wants to, do you want to get in there? Oh, okay. Can I change the camera on this thing? Oh, this is new. This is new. Oh, I am not used to this, man. This is a new thing. All right. Nobody in here yet. I don't know if anybody will show up. Let's see. Hello, whoever it was that just dropped in here. Hello, how you doing? Oh, what's up, everybody? Both of you, how are y'all? Drop your thoughts in the chat. I would love to hear from you. I know I've been kind of dark for a little while. Haven't been really doing much. It's been busy as hell with my family and stuff, you know. All right, let's go. So I don't know. I just thought I'd go live. It is a beautiful, gorgeous day out here. Let me switch the camera and just show you guys. I mean, there's like not a cloud in the sky. The temperature is perfect. And I am here with my two wonderful children. Charlotte, you say what's up? Oh, okay. I think she just wants to go, so we're gonna... This park is really nice. This is a really nice park. Good equipment. You wanna go again? Look. Okay, she said she wanted to get in here, but apparently not. Do you want to get out? All right. She just can't make up her mind. I'm gonna check the chat real quick, see if anybody's dropping anything. Live chat. Nope, nobody. All right. So yeah, if y'all want to bring up something to talk about, I think that'd be cool. You want to talk about chemistry or just whatever. I'm down for it. This is kind of just a spur of the moment thing. Just thought, hey, you know, what the hell? Why not go live? I got nothing to do this weekend. Actually, I got a bunch to do, but right now I'm just, you know, not in a hurry. Just kind of enjoying life, enjoying my children. See what they're up to. Brenna, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, I think last time I went live, my 2-year-old now, she couldn't walk. I think that's how long ago it was that I went live. It was before she could walk, and now she's running and jumping and skipping and all this stuff, man. So, yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, I got 2 daughters, and one of them is 4, the other one is 2. And the 4-year-old just turned 4 recently, and the 2-year-old just turned 2 this month. So, yeah, really, really exciting stuff. So, I think it's kind of self-explanatory why I haven't really been producing a lot of content. Jonathan says you're alive. Yeah, I'm alive and well, man. I'm alive and well. Just busy as hell. These 2 keep me really busy. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Charlotte, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm alive, man. Good to see you again, Jonathan. I appreciate you hopping in here, dude. But yeah, I just, you know, just been busy, just prioritizing family over content creation. And I don't know, man. I'm just kind of waiting for like another platform to come along. I'm really kind of fed up with YouTube and their bullshit. Every day that goes by, I just get more and more disappointed with how YouTube is, with you know, like the asymmetric censorship and you know, banning people who don't deserve it, shit like that. It's just crazy to me. But anyway, so what do you guys want to talk about? One thing that I think we can talk about, I don't know, maybe I'll wait for more people to get in here, although I don't know how long I'll be waiting. Hey, you gonna go down that slide?
Yeah.
So tonight, it is very possible that I'm going to be interviewing a like super high profile guest. This guy is like super famous, infamous actually, and I have a very good. There's very likely that I'll actually have a chance to talk to him on a recorded interview, and maybe put that out tomorrow or something like that. I don't know if he'll show up. I'm sure he's super busy, but it's really exciting, and I hope we can make it happen. Just got to get my little ones to bed in time, and tonight we can do that interview. I think it'll be really interesting. Hey, Brenna, what's up?
Hi.
You having fun? You enjoying the park?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm going to get the chance to talk to somebody who's like, really, really interesting, just like a one-of-a-kind human being. And I'm excited now. So yeah, there's that. I've also been working on another project. It's like organic chemistry related, but I'm just kind of behind the scenes. I'm not really the face of it. So GAPQ8002 says, I am really in danger, LOL. I am a high school student and I read almost nothing in chemistry. Is there any way to do something? Any opinion? Yeah, just pick up a chemistry book and read it. Just start with the front cover and, open it up and read it from the beginning. Just dive right in, man. Come on, dude, you know what to do. Just read, read and think. And, watch my videos. And you'll be fine, so you're a high school student. Are you taking like a high school, like Chem 1 class or something? Because I have a lot of general chemistry stuff. There's a lot of general chemistry stuff I don't have, but I have a lot of general chemistry stuff. So if you look out my channel, you can look at the playlists, and I think the playlists are kind of arranged such that they are analogous to chapters of the chemistry textbook. So I have one playlist that's about the basics of matter and measurement. I have a playlist that's about atoms and molecules, very introductory type stuff. I got all kinds of playlists. I got a playlist on stoichiometry and aqueous reactions. I got a playlist on thermochemistry. Got a playlist on gases. I got a playlist on the quantum mechanical model of the atom. Got a playlist on periodic properties of the elements. I mean, a lot of general chemistry stuff from the beginning. And then fairly recently, I did live streams on some more advanced general chemistry topics. Like I did a live stream series on chemical kinetics, did one on chemical equilibrium, did one on acids and bases, did one on free energy and thermodynamics, did one on electrochemistry. And then, so GAPQ says, wait, videos are arranged, but what about arrangements of the playlist? I don't know where to start. Yeah, that's a good question. I think if you want to start, I think the playlist that you would want to start, if you know nothing at all about chemistry, would be basics of matter and measurement. That's where I would start. Hey, hang on a second. So, Miranda, what is it that you want?
Sweet.
You want to get on that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right. You have a good grip on there? Not going to fall down?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, you want me to start you off with a little push?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. But yeah, that's where I would start. I think the playlist is called Basics of Matter and Measurement, and that'll be a good place to get started. But videos aren't everything. To me, reading and doing practice problems is way more important than watching videos. The information will stick in your mind much better if you're actually reading and practicing. So, Abraham Kareem says, "Sir, hello, Abraham, welcome. I'm just kind of winging it here, just doing like a little IRL stream from the park. I am here with my two beautiful, gorgeous little children, and we are just having a nice little Saturday. So, yeah, thank you for joining me. So, as I said earlier, I have a pretty good chance of interviewing a very, very high-profile guest, and I'm really, really excited about it. I've done a couple of interviews with people in the past. I did, interviews with like chemistry YouTubers. Did one with Professor Dave. Did one with Melissa Maribel. Did one with Poor Man's Chemist. That was my favorite one so far. Poor Man's Chemist is awesome. Y'all should definitely check him out. PMC for the win. Shout out Poor Man's Chemist. Mr. DW says, I'm full of pain, brokenhearted. Very, very sorry to hear that, man. I hope things turn around for you, sincerely. Oh, yeah, you got some friends that have showed up. That's cool. You going to make some friends today? That's awesome. What else do we got in chat? Did you make that rap song on your live stream on your own? No, I didn't. That's not my voice. I don't sound like that. But interestingly enough, the guy who made it for me, his name is Ben also. And he has a YouTube channel called The Science Rap Show. Shout out to The Science Rap Show. Definitely check him out, subscribe. He's working really, really hard. He's producing really, really good content. And, he's just he's starting out, so his views are still pretty low, but he's working really, really hard. He's getting everything, he's getting his numbers up, and I mean, he's just a really hardworking, talented guy. So, let me, I got to put my daughter's shoe back on. She lost her shoe. Charlotte, you lost your shoe. Oh, no. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, so let me check the chat again. Let's see. Ascot Swanee says, what is your profession? So what I do is I work in process research and development for a CDMO. CDMO stands for Contract Development and Manufacturing Organization. We make active pharmaceutical ingredients. We are hired by pharmaceutical companies to make their drugs. That's what we do. So hang on, let me put my daughter in the swing real quick. Here she goes. You ready? All right. There she is. Okay. So yeah, good question. So that's what I do. So as far as like the actual ins and outs, like the day-to-day, I do a lot of like organic lab techniques, reactions in flasks and jacketed reactors, things like that, scale it up. So right now we're working on a project. The medication that we're making is for inflammatory and immune disorders. And I can't tell you like what the actual structure of it is. That's like proprietary information. It belongs to our customer. But yeah, it's really interesting stuff. We're starting from like really small scale reactions. We do a lot of lab techniques like work with like rotary evaporators, chromatography columns. We do a lot of TLC, thin layer chromatography. We do a lot of HPLC, high pressure liquid chromatography. We send samples out for LCMS, liquid chromatography, mass spectrometry. We send samples out for NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy, and just a lot of techniques. The question is, do you have a secret lab? Have you ever tried any cool experiments on your own, just like a scientist or something like this? No, I don't have a secret lab. As far as doing experiments on my own, not really. I don't really have the space in my house for a lab, and I also have 2 daughters. I wouldn't want them to get a hold of any chemicals and stuff like that. I mean, I have actually given some thought to that, like, maybe setting up something in my backyard and like doing some experiments and kind of like vlogging through them and, sharing with you guys like how the experiments are going, kind of similar to what Poor Man's Chemist does. I really think his content is amazing and really, really engaging and interesting. But no, I've never done anything like that, even though it's kind of always been in the back of my mind. Good question. What else? Jonathan says it would be fascinating to see the kinds of issues and techniques you have to use to scale up lab scale reactions to manufacturing scale. Yeah. There's a lot of work that goes into it. I mean, sometimes everything works well on the small scale, and then when you scale it up, you run into issues. It happens all the time, and you have to sort of think on your feet and figure out how you're going to do things. And but the thing is you also have to like comply with like the regulators, which can be really difficult. I mean, the paperwork aspect of it. So there's basically like 2 types of work in process R&D. There's non-GMP. GMP is like the good manufacturing practices. It kind of comes from the FDA, and there's all these regulations. You have to like do the paperwork in a specific way. Everything has to be traceable. Every piece of glassware, every chemical, every raw material, everything has to be completely traceable. Everything has an ID. And every time you do anything, you have to write, the time, the date, and your initials on everything. I mean, literally, you have to like scratch your butt. Okay, not literally, but it's like you have to scratch your butt. You have to document it. Everything you do, you have to document date, time, initial on everything. So that can be pretty painstaking. But the thing that's not painstaking is by the time you get to that point where you're doing all the paperwork, the recipe is sort of laid out for you. You're just kind of following something. You're following a very clear and rigid set of instructions. So you don't have to really exercise too much brain power thinking about it, but you do have to be really, really careful with the paperwork, make sure you're not missing anything. And, if you're in a hurry, if it's like 4 o'clock and you got to get home at 5, but you still have like 2 hours worth of stuff to do, that can be a challenge. You know, when you're in a hurry, you know, bad things happen. Bad things happen from a safety point of view, and bad things happen from a, you know, screwing up the material point of view. So that's why, like, so in our site, we have a pilot plant. We have a pilot plant, and those guys work in shifts. You know, there'll be like I don't know if there's a third shift, but there's definitely a first shift and a second shift. So the guys in the pilot plant, they don't really have to worry about, you know, getting a certain amount done before they have to go home, because whenever they leave, the next shift comes in and continues and picks up wherever they left off. So that's kind of how it works. But for us, you know, chemists, you know, we don't have that luxury. We don't have second shift chemists. So sometimes, you know, we have to put in a lot of hours. We have to work together. You know, it's like, okay, like, you know, you can go eat dinner and I'll stay here. And then when you come back, I'll go eat dinner. And, you know, sometimes, it doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes, you know, you'll be there till like midnight because, you know, your project is in GMP, and then you have to, you know, you just have to get the work done. You know, you have to reach an acceptable stopping point so that you don't ruin the entire batch of material. And that's just kind of how it is. You know, it's not like it's not like computer programming or something like that where you can just save your progress at any time and go home. You know, chemistry doesn't work that way. So, but it's a great job. It really is. It's a great job. And, you know, I get to apply what I learned in college, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Charlotte, what are you doing? I'm going to switch my camera here. How do let's see. I don't know. Okay. How could we develop imagination in chemistry? I don't understand that question. Ascot says, I'm pursuing BSc CS now. Your videos helped me a lot in the past. Right on, man. Hey, listen, thank you for sharing that. I'm really happy that I could help, man. I mean, that's what I've always kind of wanted to do with this channel is help people. So it's really, really nice to get that affirmation from you. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. What the heck is going on? I'm trying to switch my camera. Oh, there it is. Charlotte, what are you doing? Are you swinging? Are you swinging? Are you singing the Blippi theme park song? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, my kids are Blippi kids. B-L-I-P-P-I. They love Blippi. And, you know, it can be annoying watching Blippi with the kids, but honestly, I really like it a lot because it's like really educational. You know, like there's episodes where you want to get out? You want to get out? You ready? Come on, put your arms up. Let's go. Okay. All right. What's that? Ascot says, so cute. Thanks, man. GAPQ says, honestly, that's true. LOL. I was getting trouble understanding structure of atom, but his videos made things more clear. Oh, very cool, man. Thanks again for sharing that, dude. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So, it says, what's the most hard part about chemistry for you? I don't know, man. Like, if you're talking about like different like branches of chemistry, I would say for me, biochemistry was probably the most difficult. I just didn't like it that much at the time that I was studying it, because, you know, I like things like general chemistry, organic chemistry, physical chemistry, because like you learn, you know, these relationships, you learn these principles, and then you like apply them to a variety of other scenarios. Whereas with biochemistry, it's like you're kind of memorizing a lot of factoids, you know? Like, for instance, I took biochemistry 2 in college, and one of the things that we had to do was to memorize all 10 steps of glycolysis, what the starting materials are, what the intermediates are, and what the enzymes are that catalyze each of those 10 reactions, all the way from, you know, glucose to glucose 6-phosphate, you know, all the way over to, you know, 2 molecules of pyruvate, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of memorization. So that's why I didn't really like biochemistry that much, at least the way it was taught to me. It was just too much memorization, in my opinion. But organic chemistry, it's like you don't memorize a whole lot. You just kind of like, you know, learn these basic principles and then apply them everywhere. So looks like the attendance here at the park is picking up. A lot of people. Hey, Charlotte, be careful. Don't get kicked in the head. He's all right. Science nurse says, nah, biochem is the best. I mean, that's a matter of opinion. I'm not saying it as if it's an objective fact. I'm just telling you my own subjective experience. So, let's see. But thanks, good to see you, Science Nerd. I've read a lot of your comments before. Very supportive. Thank you, man. Thank you for your support. Jonathan says, looks like you still remember it though. Yeah, I don't remember all of it, but some of it kind of stuck. Oh, okay. Let's see. Charlotte, what are you doing? There's all kinds of playground equipment here, but you're choosing to play on the picnic table. What's up with that? What's up with that? What? What are you pointing at? Are you just trolling me, pointing somewhere in some random direction? My daughter is the ultimate troll. She just loves to get like under people's skin and on their nerves. It's actually pretty funny. And she does it to her sister all the time, and it works almost every time. Charlotte, do you want to get on this thing? Hang on. Do you want to get on this thing? Back to the picnic tables. All kinds of playground equipment here, and she's fascinated by the picnic tables. Go figure. Let's check the chat again. Yeah. And again, I'm not trying to like downplay the importance of biochem. I understand how important it is, really, I do. Super, super important. I have the utmost respect for it. I just, when I was in college, I just didn't really, I don't know, maybe I just didn't like the way that it was taught to me. Maybe that was it. It also seemed like they really tried to jam way too much into a single semester. And that's not, because if you jam too much into a single semester, it's like you're not going to digest, unless you're like taking Adderall every night, which I never did. You're just not going to digest everything. So that's kind of what happened to me. It's like you just have to memorize so much, and I don't know. I just wasn't into it. But anyway, for those of you who are coming in late, I actually have a decent chance. I would say about an 80% chance to interview somebody who is like really, really like famous, like high profile, and just like a very, very interesting, one of a kind human being. And I won't say his name, but I'm probably going to record the interview tonight and then maybe, drop it on my channel tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I'm really, really excited. Hey, Brenna, do you want to let Charlotte get on that? You don't want to let Charlotte get on that? She's pretty upset. Do you want to go play on the zip line? Oh, you lost your shoe? All right, let's put your shoe back on. Always losing her shoes, this one. That's probably a troll too. She's probably just trolling me by saying how many times she can lose her shoe and have me put it back on. Yes. Charlotte, hey, I have an idea. How about you get on with your sister? All right, we'll take turns. Oh, Charlotte, come here. That's the life of a parent, man. What can I say? It's okay. Oh, it's okay. You want to say hi to the stream? Hi, stream. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. Okay, she's not interested. Look, you want to go on the slide? The slide is like really tall and it spirals around and it's just awesome. What do you think? Being father is trouble? What are you talking about? Being father is trouble? Being a father is the greatest experience of my life, man. Look, don't go like infecting people with like this anti-parent stuff. Like don't try to convince people or to convince yourself that like being a parent isn't like the greatest thing in the world, because it is. Okay, I see a lot of stuff like that out there of people saying, oh, don't have kids, it's gonna ruin your life. It's like bullshit, man. Having kids is great, man. Having kids is absolutely awesome. I would encourage anybody who is intelligent, passionate, and a good family person to have as many kids as your resources can afford. He says, okay, sorry. No, it's all right, man. It's all right. I wasn't trying to come down too hard on you. I'm just saying, like, and I don't know what you mean by trouble. I mean, maybe you meant something totally different. But Yeah, I'm really wary because I've seen a lot of that. I've seen a lot of people. Hey, what do you want to do? Do you want to get on the slide? Look on the slide. Oh, I think I see you smiling. All right, you want to go back to the swing? Here, let's go back to the swing. Okay. It looks like it's open now. It looks like your sister is no longer on it. So, we're going to cheer you right up. We're going to spread the cheeries all over the place. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, you know, it gets challenging and all that, but it's just so worth it. Oh, you don't want to get on this. Yeah. You want to just push it? Sometimes it's hard to get in their mind and figure out like what they want, you know? But much easier for my 4-year-old because she can talk much better. Ascot says, I have a nephew of that age and I absolutely love him. Yeah, I mean, there's this Jordan Peterson clip out there where he's talking about how, you know, you have little kids for a very short period of time, you know, 0 to 4, 0 to 5. And then once that's over, it's done. You don't get to do it again. I mean, you can have multiple children, but you know, it's a very short window of time where you have little kids and you get to see them, you know, figure things out, experience the world. I mean, the most fun that I have nowadays is just taking them somewhere new and just seeing them like discover something. It's the coolest thing. I can't even describe it to you. And, you know, I got to give props to Jordan Peterson. He was totally right about that. And, you know, it's really important. What Jonathan's, he says, just remember the terrible twos last from about 2 to 25. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm saddling up for that one. But it's, you know, it's interesting because that's what everybody says, right? Like terrible twos, you know, three-nager, you know, like terrible twos is for 2-year-olds, three-nager is for 3-year-olds. And, you know, with my 4-year-old, I didn't really have that kind of experience. I mean, she was really good. And, yeah, I think there's just a lot of, I don't know. I think most children are treated pretty poorly. I would say that's my hot take. I think most children are treated very poorly and their parents just kind of see them as an annoyance. And, you know, maybe it's because, you know, you're stressed out about work or about money or about, you know, maybe you married the wrong person and had a child with the wrong person. And so now you're on your own because of the horrible choices that you made, whatever it is. People just kind of see their children as like an annoyance. And I think that's really sad. Like, I just see it. I see the way that people like yell at their kids and hit their kids. And it's just like, man, is it any wonder why we have so many screwed up people in our society? I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty easy to figure out why so many people are screwed up. It's because they're just treated horribly as children. For instance, I was at this park a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, there were these 2 boys that were kind of roughhousing a little bit on the slide. And one of them, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but one of them pushed the other one off the slide. And he fell about like 8 or 9 feet down. And, oh man, it was a hard fall. And it was really uncomfortable to watch. But his mother, like instead of tending to the kid that had fallen down, his mother went to the kid that pushed him and just started screaming and like swinging at him, just wailing away on him. And the kid's like 5. And I'm just like, dude, like, I don't know. My heart just breaks for these kids, man. My heart breaks for these kids. I've never once hit my daughters. I've never spanked them. I've never hit them. I don't do anything like that. I mean, the jury's kind of out on that. Like, it's been shown that it doesn't work. Hey, Charlotte, why don't we let these boys play on it, okay? They want to use it the way it's supposed to be used. Why don't we go play on that one? I'm working on it, buddy.
No. I was gonna let her do it.
Oh, okay. Well, she's kind of too young to like balance on it, so that's why I was trying to just have her give it to you guys, and then maybe we can play on something that's more age appropriate. Charlotte, it's okay. It's okay. Look, there's so many things. You want to get on the fancy swing?
You want to get on the one that has the car seat?
Ah, that sounds fun. I think that's a good idea. I think this young man is on point. Yeah. Come on, Charlotte. There's so much fun things to do. Come on. She's a little moody. I don't know. What's wrong, Charlotte? Do you want to just go home, or what's wrong? She might just want my undivided attention. Maybe I should stop streaming. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Nobody's chatting. Okay. Yeah. But that's kind of my take on parenting. Let's get on the nice fancy swing. Let's get on the nice fancy swing, baby. Here, I'm just gonna hold you. Oh, look at that. There's people sending messages in the chat over there. You see that? Yeah. She's just in a mood. I don't know. Say hi. Hello. Oh, not in the mood. Not in the mood. Yeah. So, what am I looking at here? What is it? Here, okay, I'll put you down. Yeah, I might have to cut this thing off. I don't know. I think I have to give her my undivided attention here. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. She's like, put the phone down, Dad. Gosh. Q802. Yeah, it says hi. Hello. You were saying hi earlier, man. How you doing? Oh, you're saying hi to her. Okay, I follow now. Kind of missed that one. Jonathan says, take care. Looking forward to the interview video. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that it might not happen, but I think there's a bigger chance that it will happen. So I think it's going to be it's definitely going to be the most, like, the biggest, most high profile guest that I probably will ever get a chance to talk to. So I've been in contact with him, and you know, I'm sure he's really, really busy, and I don't know. I don't know exactly, but, you know, basically I told him, like, hey, how about, you know, tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and he says, yeah, that should work. So if everything aligns perfectly, then it should be on for 9:30 tonight. I'm not going to do it live. I'm going to record it because there might be some things that I, you know, should edit out. I don't know, but I'm not going to do it live. I'm just going to record it, and then you know, it'll be out, you know, probably tomorrow if I can get it done. So Gap says, why does it seem so silent at the park? There's only like a handful of kids here, you know. There's like my 2 daughters, and then there's like 3 other boys here. What do you want to do, Charlotte? Do you want to get down? What's the problem? What's the problem? Oh. You want to get in the shade? You want to get in the shade? Here, why don't we go play the Rugrats theme song? I think that'll cheer you up. Let's go play the Rugrats theme song right here. Let's see if I remember it. Okay. Oh, okay. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do you want to get on there so you can play it? Yeah, she's just got a case of the Saturdays now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. All right, guys. Obviously, my daughter wants my undivided attention, so I am going to hop off. Thank you guys for joining me and having this discussion, and I will talk to you later. Goodbye.